There we go. There's our messed up intro. We'll let that friggin' find itself a place to sit. There we go. There's our
What the hell is going on here?
We'll let that friggin' find itself a place to sit. I'm getting sick of that.
What the hell is going on here? I got
That's the last one right there. That's the third echo. I'm going to stop freaking sending it over to Facebook. That'll take at least one of those away. That's the last one right there. It's picking up reverb. That'll take at least one of those away. That's the worst it's been right there. Picking up reverb. Unless it's picking up my mic sound. That's the worst it's been right there. It might be picking our mics. Well, it's picking my mic up, and it's just echoing it. Maybe I got to turn my mic off during that intro. Anyway, the other thing I was going to say is the intro. I need to get your new logo on there, which would take me a minute to do. All right, it's not Friday, so don't think it's going to be fun today. Just kidding. It's just not Friday, but we're deciding that Tech Tuesday needs to happen. So welcome to Technology Tuesday.
Sound is total shit right now.
So I'm just going to shut my mic off. I'm going to mute my mic next time I run that. Like I'm going to do. See, I'm. There. That didn't reverb. Interesting. So I'm going to mute my mic next time I do my intro and see what the heck happens. There it is. There it is. Huh. That's weird. All right, enough of that crap. Have you replaced your Flywoo antenna yet? If you haven't, you need to do it. Right, Kai?
I'm still getting echo like mad here.
You need to do it. Right, Kai?
I've shut everything off. Echo like mad here.
Right, Kai?
I've shut everything off. Echo like mad here.
Right, Kai?
I've shut everything off. Echo like mad here. See, it's only that introduction because it just started to do that. I've shut everything off.
That is.
Do you have a stream open in one of your other windows?
Nope. That is. Nope. One window.
Do you have a stream open in one of your other windows?
Nope. That is. Nope. One window.
Do you have a stream open in one of your other windows?
And that's basically those three streams getting reverb through. And whatever is happening, it's basically those three streams getting reverb.
I don't even want to know what the stream sounds like right now.
Well, it sounds like crap. So, and that it's, let's see, automatically adjust mic volume, echo cancellation is on. I guess I could go with I could go with headphones, but I don't want to wear freaking headphones during my live streams. I don't like them. And the echo cancellation thing is supposed to work, so I'm just gonna next stream. I'm only gonna stream I'm going to take the Facebook stream off and see what happens. So, Steve.
Everything you say, I hear 3 times, at least 3 times. Everything you say, I hear 3 times, at least 3 times.
I don't know why it's doing that.
And then I can hear myself 3 times.
I hear 3 times, at least 3 times.
I don't know why it's doing that.
And then I can hear myself 3 times.
I hear 3 times, at least 3 times. I don't know why it's doing that.
Got my echo cancellation on. Got my automatic mic adjust on. Got my echo cancellation on. Got my automatic mic adjust on. Got my echo cancellation on. Got my... Still doing it. And
all right, I think we got it now.
All right.
Yeah, let's
maybe
try.
It's. Yep. Oh. All right. Can we start? Yeah. Well, here we go. Here we go.
We're trying to. It's like technical.
Hard to have a Tech Tuesday stream when you freaking.
When the tech ain't
47 freaking comments about how crappy my freaking stream is. I'm just going to tell you right now that if it can happen, it happens. Yeah, finally. Yes, it's good now. All right. Ivan freaking. All right. Says anything Kai repeats about 10 seconds later than 10 seconds it did. Yeah. All right. Definitely a feedback loop going on. I don't know. I didn't change nothing. So, but it could be.
I just start shutting stuff down. It might have been on my side.
Oh, all right. We're good now, though. We're great. We're in good shape. All right, guys. Once again, we need to discuss and if you, I mean, most of the Flywoo recall stuff has been out. Kai kind of flashed that earlier. And it has to do with antenna polarization, which I freaking don't understand whatsoever. So that's why Kai's here to help explain it, because it either works or it doesn't. All I can tell you now is
we use 3 different types of antennas: right-hand polarized, left-hand polarized, and linear.
In linear,
your linear antennas are just your sticks, straight up, and then you have your left-hand and your right-hand antennas. Traditionally, everything analog. Most everybody runs right-hand. All the digital, DJI digital stuff is left-hand. Well, V1, the DJI digital is left-hand. And
so why do you think
DJI?
So why would you go either left-hand or right-hand? What's the purpose of polarizing your antenna one direction or the other direction?
Give it better distance.
Okay. Because like my only way of really testing this, I did notice that when I flew my Flywoo long range, I was not getting the same performance that I got when I flew my Diatone Roma. They have different antennas, and the Diatone I never had any problems with.
Well, inside this little cab thing here on the atomic antenna is where the actual antenna is.
Right.
And RC Shim broke this last week on his review of the hexacopter. He wasn't getting any range out of it. And just for giggles, he pulled the cap off and found out that the antenna was marked left hand, was actually a right hand antenna.
So you'll get as close as you can on there. Is there any way you can get it to? I'm just curious if you could see. Oh, there we go. You can
try to see if you can focus on that.
Yeah.
Because it says L right on the end, but you can't.
Right. And that's supposed to be correct, of course. And
that is supposed to be the correct polarization, but for some reason, Flywoo calls it a quality control issue. They've sent out a bunch of right-hand antennas marked as left-hand antennas.
Look at my Nightbot. It said drone worship motovlog. Stop it already. I don't know what it's telling him to stop. So sorry, Dan. Oh, I did a bunch of messing around with it with Nightbot not too long ago, and trying to get it to not be as sensitive to certain things. Like, I think you should be able to say ass on my channel. So I don't really care.
Well,
so definitely, definitely you should be taking advantage of the recall and just have them send you a new one. Then we're going to have to go through the whole experience of tearing our freaking little quads apart, pulling the top plate off because it's the only way you're going to get to anything.
I just tapped mine off for mounting the run cam.
Oh, yeah.
On here. Because the power connector was coming out of the back here.
Right.
I had to move because that's where the battery's sitting now.
Right.
Put the camera on the front, made the battery go back some.
So Kai's trying to get me to buy that run cam. The price is definitely right, and it's
I'm not trying to make anybody buy anything. What I'm saying is the run cam 5 costs $100.
Right.
It does 4K 30 with electronic image stabilization. It doesn't do all that stuff that the Insta360 does, where you can do all sorts of editing after the fact. That's not the camera. But at a third of the cost.
You'd never know that I got one of those, by the way. Yeah, I don't have a run cam, but I got every other freaking camera. And this camera, the Insta360, I broke it last summer when I was filming my pool scenes during the bar build. So what happened is this main module, the Wi-Fi in it is screwed up. It got wet. So I have to replace the main module, and I was waiting for the price to go down. It's finally down to about $180. So I have to replace this main module probably before I should go and mess around with my run cam. More money right there. More money. But this thing would be fun to mount on a lot of things. I mean, this is the 360 module right there. But that camera's fun when it's freaking working, and it hasn't worked in over a year because you have to basically pay, it was like $200 for the main module to buy a whole new camera. So just to buy this right here, I could buy this right here. This right here is $299. So I can buy all of this, or I can just buy that one module. So I'm like waiting for that price to go down. And
you might want to wait for a good sale and buy the whole camera for $250. And
right. That's kind of because the camera is really good. I mean, I really like it. It's fun. It's a fun camera, but I haven't been.
Then we're getting into weight. Okay.
Yep.
Because that thing weighs how much?
Well, I don't know if I got it all taken apart. Well, it depends on which battery you use. A lot of people are actually, if you could take off this battery, if you could get somehow break into this puppy here and create and wire this up. This right here only weighs, let me tell you how much that weighs.
Just as it is, what's that battery on it? How much does it weigh?
All right. Okay. In the perfect world, it would be 86 grams without the battery. 86 grams. Okay, I'm going to put the battery on. Oh, someday. So with the battery, it's 120 grams.
Okay.
But that doesn't include the case yet, because you have to add the case. You can't just mount that on your freaking drone, on your quad. So here's a plastic case. Here, let me take the plastic case off. So now you can see where we're starting to lose ground here. So with the plastic case that it comes with, I think you can actually buy the battery with a mount on it. Let's see here if we can get this. Well, we can just put the case on the freaking thing. With the case, it's 173 grams. So we went from 80 to what, to 100 and getting, dispensing with the battery. So, but that's not bad. It's 86 with just the module and the camera. And if I wanted to go 360, add another lens to it. That's another option. So now this has got the 360 module on it, and put that on there and see what that weighs. That's 84. So that's not a big additional weight cost. So 84, if you could get this powered up.
How much is it? Your mounting frame, your camera, with the battery?
Well, this thing right here with all this stuff is like $500.
No, the weight.
Oh, the weight with the mounting.
So to fly, you have to have
that's really where you're getting
the module, you have the lens, and you have the battery.
Yeah, that's 100 and let's see, module, battery without the kit, without the frame is 118. But adding this piece here, adds another. Let's see, that's like now it's a 171. So this thing's freaking heavy.
Yeah. So you probably can print some up in TPU to hold that thing, but 150 grams is probably where you're at. The Runcam 5, the camera itself weighs 56 grams, and then the TPU thing that I printed out to hold this on is 16 grams.
Yeah, it's
the 72 grams.
Well, the big thing is the freedom you get with it. It's light and it's self-contained. You just get an app on your phone and it becomes, it becomes a real simple thing, because you don't want to have to run around and deal with all the craziness of this thing. I mean, it's just nice to have simplicity. That's why I like the Instago, and I'm still not a believer in the Instago. The pixelation on that thing, even with the people that are evaluating it and saying that it's good, it's not good. It's not to $300 good. So I'm not sold on the Instago. At least the Instago 2. So the Instago 1, you could get a good deal on that. Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's a lot of Instago 1s for sale now for about $100, $120. I've seen them.
It says, a sign of old age, watching the stream on TV, laying in bed, noticing the video has frozen and not able to find the remote control because it got stuck in my shorts. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay.
Well, it could be worse. The remote could be stuck in other places.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, no. I like this little Runcam thing. I mean, I had it. I bought it for my AR wing.
Yeah, I almost think that it's worth it, just throwing it $100 because you can break it and then you're only out $100, as opposed to, you break a module on an expensive camera, you almost have to buy the whole camera just to get one of the modules.
As an alternative, you could go for the Runcam 2 4K. That's a little flat guy.
Yeah.
And it comes with a pigtail where you can hook it up to your battery. And without the battery, it weighs like 36 grams. With 36 or 38 grams with the pigtail.
And the Runcam 2 has always been as long as I've been in drones, period. When I've been watching videos, and a long time ago, 3-4 years ago, I saw the Runcam and people mounting it on like cheap, inexpensive quads, in lots of videos. That was a long time ago. People were already wiring it they were modding it themselves. So it's, is that image stabilized too?
No.
That one's not?
No.
That's one you see on the wings. So.
Yep. I'm probably going to get one of those too.
Like I said, the price is right. I really like the one you got. The problem with what I saw of the video clip, and if you want to see the videos, source it out. Kai would, I guess he could put his access to his, or he can send you a link so you can check out the video that he made with it. I really thought it was okay. I thought it was good. But it was so gray that day. But then I saw video footage from the drone meetup, and people were using their GoPro 9s. And then I'm like, oh my God, because it took that gray area and made it really cool. But once again,
well, there was GoPros, there were Osmo Actions, there were full blown camera Sonys. I don't know. Doc, what did you use for a camera? That looked like about the biggest. Well, Gary had a pretty fancy camera too. So, but yeah, there was plenty of cameras. Yeah,
I've got to get this thing fixed. I was just getting to the point of having fun with it, and then I freaking jumped in the freaking pool with it. No, I didn't jump in the pool with it. I put it on its selfie stick. And I did a underwater shot, just a real quick dunk, and I forgot to shut the little battery door on it.
That'll teach you.
This thing right here, this little tiny door, this screwed me. That's a $200 mistake right here, this little tiny door. And it's the cheapest little tiny plastic door there is. It's hooked on by a little rubber thing. And that's where your car is.
Right story there. Of my life, taken down by a little rubber thing.
Oh, this is not supposed to be the Fun Friday stream, so you got to save those really good jokes for Friday.
If you open up that door, I'm going to come busting in like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, man, there we go.
So Doc has a Lumix G7.
Lumix?
A Lumix.
Oh, yeah, that's a good camera. That's an expensive one, man. Lumix.
Yeah, he also won the guy with the most drones on Saturday.
Oh yeah, Doc Murdoch. I got Ivan that's saying, "Oh, I got so many gadgets and crap, dude, man." Ivan, there's always somebody that has more crap than you. That's the one thing you have to learn about life, and I think you're learning that right away, Ivan. You can't have everything, and if you think you have, if you got to be happy with what you got. That's a lesson in life right there. I'm going to make this thing work. It does work. I can film with this thing, but the battery drains really fast.
Doc's telling me no fart jokes.
He's what?
He says no fart jokes.
No fart jokes, huh?
Well, he's the old fart. He ought to know.
Oh. Yeah, if you get on a stream and you say something like, I don't even know what happened. Yeah, and what it does is if you put something on the stream that is like inappropriate, and there's nothing on there that I see, but it will tell you to stop it. I figured I'd throw a little bit of a high school teacher at you, and let you learn from your mistakes, and give you one chance, I think, and then it'll freaking time your ass out. So. You can say ass.
You reset the night bot, did you?
Yeah, I fixed a bunch of stuff on it, made it a little more up to date, and.
Oh, you finally got it updated. You're aiming for 5,000 now.
Yeah, I got the Discord. I got the Discord server up there on there. That's not your right
server. Also created a group. Texas Drone Meetup on Facebook. For the Texas Drone Meetup.
And that meetup, your last one, turned out really good. If you haven't checked out videos on that was That was really good. The videos that came out of there, the turnout, pretty impressive.
There was about 4 or 5 guys that posted videos on the Texas Drone meetup so far. It was a good day. We had about 30 people show up. There were
It
more
looked fun.
people, but they couldn't find the big crowd in the back of the park. So
Oh
they
yeah,
stayed
that's right. You had a big.
in the front to the site somewhere. But
Well,
I
you had the
think we
big.
got that all worked out now.
You had the big softball tournament going on, and so all kinds of stuff going on there. But not baseball. It was baseball, not softball. Because it wasn't it who put up when they made their video said the guy was safe. Whose video was
That
that?
was Lee Bessing.
Lee's. Yeah.
Bessing, I think is how it's pronounced.
Yeah, he was videoing the games. So, but yeah, I have my Flywoo antenna. Getting back to Flywoo, we're going to jump around. I also ordered some of these for my FPV. I've got some. I've got some ND filters because my the sun is just too intense out here. Everything is just so washed out, and I found a cheap set. I got a CPL. I got an 8 and a 4 and an 8. That's enough. You just want to knock it down, just a couple stops or two, 4 to 8 stops, just to get it a little bit better because it's. And then I watched somebody's videos today from some local drone guys from here. I didn't know there was anybody in the town that I lived in that flew drones other than me. And then one of them basically contacted me by email, and I sent him my number. So I'm gonna get together with another one of this guy's actually got like 5 years experience, so it's kind of cool. I invited him on to see if he could find the stream. So we'll see if he joins us. I'll remember his name when I see it up there. There's a couple of them.
I just dropped the link to the Facebook group into the live chats.
Got it. There it is. So check that out on that. Let's see. SLRs are difficult. I have not used one before. Yeah, the SL. Guys, I've been thinking about that. I do a lot of vlogging. You know me. But it's to see a giant SLR on a huge, tripod, even a Gorilla Pod. I'm just not. I like simplicity, and I just don't want a big camera. Except the quality of them is amazing. So you have to decide what's more important. And I think all my videos recently, I've been filming in like 1080p. I haven't done anything with any high resolution, just to make it easier to upload and stuff. Let's see. Ben T's in the house. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Night Train.
And Ben actually made it to the drone meet. He did not get called into work. He actually made it to the drone meet this time. So,
Night Train. That trying to stop DW. Never going to happen. I did not try to stop him. I have no idea I have to go look and see what the hell it did. I should go check Nightbot right now. Ben, you need to make it. Oh, he did make it.
He did make it.
Yeah, you said that. You told me that. That's why I'm losing my mind. Because
you done lost your mind.
Kai's got to tell me like 3 times stuff, and I'm like, my wife says I'm not very attentive, so it's not something that it's abnormal. I do have
I just put it simply, the beatings will continue till morale improves.
Yeah. All right. But just so you know, Ivan, you are the top chatter of all time. He did like 96 messages in the last live stream. So, Ivan, we gotta win you something. But I have to send it to Bulgaria. I'd like to see my go-go bird flying in Bulgaria. I'll send it there. I don't care.
Actually, if Ivan, send me an email, send me your address. I'm going to send you some stickers.
Yes. Kai's got the sticker man right now. Maybe I should probably do some. I should do some no-fly zone stickers. That would be kind of cool. That would be fun. Just do something simple. I'll have
I
to
got
think
some
about that.
stickers made. I've got
Maybe
some
we'll have
better
Sunrise
stickers coming in
design
yet.
that. We'll have Sunrise Water Media. You can design our live stream stickers. We're going to put him onto a job.
Here's the one that I got printed up now.
I'm super jealous of that sticker. That has got to be the best sticker ever.
And the fun
Very
part
impressed
is
with it.
small
The
enough
guy
to
cut
fit
it.
on
It's
just
really
about
cool.
anything.
All right, Sunrise says he's up to it. So you kind of know how the freaking logo is going. All right, look at that. He's got himself all decorated now. How would you know who you were if you didn't have stickers all over you at the drone meets?
Yeah.
Like, where's Kai? I can't find him here. You got to look for stickers.
Yeah.
Just look for the 7-foot guy that's got stickers.
Well, that's when
find
the
Kai.
7-foot guy sits down, he gets lost.
Then he's going to get a jean jacket with a giant logo patch on the back of it. That would be actually kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Or a leather coat with a giant freaking no. Your logo would look good that way. Mine would be a giant yellow freaking bird. I'd get beat up. A giant yellow bird with random on it. So Ben's got both streams. Ben,
Which chat are you in?
Ben, you can be on either stream. You're welcome to. You can live stream on whatever you want.
I'm looking for Ivan, so he can. There he is.
Ben said Ben always gets the toys. He says he got the Instago 2 today. Ben, dang it. Ben, we want a real time, like a real good, like personal perspective of whether you think that thing is good or not. Okay, Ben, we're going to trust you. So you've got a very important job ahead of you by telling us that it's either good enough for FPV or it's not. I really like the form factor of it, though. I think it's cool. I actually put it on my chest and I wore it through the grocery store one day. It was so much fun. I run into that video on my what the heck do I got there? This is one of those freaking brain dead moments. On my Snapchat, I got a Snapchat. I don't have a TikTok. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to twerk on TikTok.
But you're going to twerk on Snapchat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not. I actually used to make Vine videos a long time ago. I had a lot of fun with Vine, but Vine became a dinosaur. So
You whining?
Vining. All right. It's like Weinstein. I sent Kai Deutschland by Rammstein. He never said anything about that.
I never watched it because I have Spotify and I wasn't about to get it.
Oh! You can't just play it. Isn't there a free version?
No, you got to go install crap, and I'm like,
oh, don't worry about it then. I didn't know that. I didn't think you had to install anything. I thought you could just play the free version.
Yeah, I tried twice and always came down and register here and give us your Facebook so we can spam you to death.
Yeah, no. I didn't. I've had Spotify now for about 3 years. I've got like a family plan on it. I think it's like $15 a month, and everybody in my family has a Spotify that you can share. So it's kind of fun. Everybody's playlists are on there, and if I did get a podcast, you could play your podcast from it. But I have nothing to podcast right now, even though I literally could easily talk for 2 hours without a problem.
Well, yeah, we know you can talk for hours on end.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way, dude. Guys,
there's a cure for that.
It's called a wife.
No, duct tape.
Duct tape.
Been stopping the motor mouth for 80 years.
Oh man, let's see. Let's see. Night Train. Instago Instago Walmart vlogging. Dude, 360 video in any three-dimensional space, especially stores, is so much fun. I think I'm gonna make a second YouTube channel. I think it's just gonna be fun video crap. Just dad random freaking regular life crap, even though it's probably something I won't stick with for very long, because to get monetized on a second channel takes forever. So, and then people gotta actually want to like listen to that crap, So you gotta hope that your subscribers on your regular channel, no matter how many you have, are interested in seeing you again.
I mean, there was this guy over there in Austin that started a YouTube channel, got monetized within probably 10 minutes. By the end of the week, he had 550,000 subscribers.
Steve's come to visit us. It's possible.
He's not come to visit you. He just wants more shit. He ain't coming for you. He's coming for food. Steve ain't no dummy.
He's such a good boy. I'm gonna give him a hug. He's my buddy. Except he likes drones way too much. All right, see ya.
Bye. Yeah, he likes them for chew toys.
I should have brought him to the Holy Stone video. I think I just didn't want him eating it before I got my video review done. Okay, gotta get down now. Okay, thank you. Good boy. There you go. Okay. Steve Cam.
Hey, Woody Drone's on just caught on to something. You have to duck for a logo, so getting duct tape, I mean, it's not that much of a stretch.
You can build those 3S lipos. Let's see. Well, guys, I'm a huge believer of the 3S Lion. Let me tell you. I've had so many people ask me. I just put on on my last video that I put on that I had. I just used a power, just a hobby grade battery, and it's amazing how many people ask me questions about that one thing. Obviously, the other battery's like $60 or $70. So. And I'm like, it's
the goggle battery for DJI.
Yeah. So I got emailed like 4 times.
It's $29 for that battery.
Yeah, what battery you crap? You can find. You can for the big power blocks you can buy for $29. Crap, you can get a big freaking giant brick, man. Oh. The DJI battery is $29? No way. It's not $30. There's no way. I have to verify that. The DJI, no way that thing is that much money.
Yeah,
there's no way. We'll find out in just a second. Lions. Yes. I always say lions. There's Ben. Yeah. Lions. Yeah. No, the Lion battery would be a good power brick battery. If you wanted to build I might even have to use my, one of my 3S builds. That might be a great goggle battery. I just have to set it up so it goes to XT60. But yeah, a lot of people were asking me.
Ben T, he says he's got a bunch of 18650, so should build batteries for us to 95X.
Yeah.
It should work on a 95X, but just remember, not all 18650s are created equal.
Yeah. Night Train, he says this is actually really good information, is not less weight on your head. When you're wearing your goggles, you got that big battery hanging off the freaking back of your head. Some people put it in the back like it balances it out or something.
That's what I do.
Well, you got a big old head, man. So maybe my neck is weak. I just don't like crap hanging off my face. I like it. I just stick it in my pocket. Stick it in my pocket, click it on. And the nice thing is, if I ever have to walk around or anything, it's just kind of doing the long walk with the DroneWorks has the DJI goggle battery for $29, so $30. So there you go. So if anybody wants to do that,
looky here, Drone Obsessed Jerry in the house.
Oh man, there we go. There we go.
He had a few technical issues on Saturday. Well, we got them squared away. Luckily, I had a toolkit with me, and we got them fixed up.
Doc wants me to get a Sony ZV-1. Yeah, small 800-ish. My daughter has one that she doesn't use anymore. She's actually got a couple of cameras. One she used for vlogging but I can't remember. I think it's not a ZV-1. It was a $500 camera when she first bought it. It's a good camera, but I don't think it had a good, I'd have to look. I think it was a DV something. DV5 or something. I'd have to look. The Sony cameras kick butt. Except my Sony audio recorder this week. When I did my video this week, I had a different audio cast to a separate video because my FPV drone did not record. The SD card did not record. It recorded a minute of the flight and then it crapped out. And I've had a lot of people say stuff about that. So whatever reason, the SD card is, and it says the SD card is full, and that's impossible for 128 megabyte SD card. Or gigabyte, yeah. So that was a problem. I had to I'm almost thinking that every time I fly, I have to reformat it just to make sure it works. And I'm thinking the one possible problem was maybe I didn't eject it out of the computer correctly when I was taking flight footage from it. I don't know if that had corrupted the card, or that I share my cards between drones, and so who knows. If anybody has ever had that
your
problem,
DJI FPV now STD or something?
I had it. It has an STD.
Card transmitted disease.
It has a DJI STD for the SD.
You gave the DJI the virus.
It's got a virus. It's a virus.
Got it infected.
But yep, I'm going to resurrect my camera, but that's $200. It gets into my budget, man. Guys, I got a budget. You don't think I do? I do. I got a freaking budget, man. I can't just spend money like Kai.
Yeah, he's got a budget, and I know what it's called.
See, Kai got his whole COVID check, but my wife gets mine. See, so there you go.
My COVID check one right here.
How did I get a COVID check anyway? I've been working this whole time. I'm not even going to talk about that. I guess I'm going to have to pay it off in taxes here real soon. So I'll probably get a gas tax or a drone tax. That's next. Drone mileage tax.
That is Banshee is asking. That is the Samsung S5e tablet. I've had it for a while, and I had a little boo-boo where it blew out of my case and hit the ground and messed up the screen. And replacing the screen on the S5e cost as much as the S5e to begin with.
Wow. You shouldn't have broke it. Easier said than done. I'm not going to say that anymore because everything is going to build up to the one time I crashed the FPV drone, and then I'm going to get the I told you so. And so I'm really trying to milk out the FPV right now. I mean, there's guys, I watched the guy's video, a local guy that was flying down the same mountain I was flying down. He had to he hit a rock. He had to hit a rock. And he actually went, and it was a different spot, I think, though. He went and recovered it, and it wasn't broke. It ejected the battery, and the drone was not broken. He says he broke a prop. I don't know how the hell that happened. But he was flying down the same mountainside that I was flying down.
So, Drone Obsessed Jerry says he's got a guy already disassembling the Furls motor. So, he had a problem with one of the motors not wanting to rotate. And looking at it a little closer, on the outside the bell, there's where all the little magnets hang.
Yep.
And one of those magnets had come off the bell and attached itself to the stator. That motor wasn't going to go nowhere no more.
Can you fix that?
You can replace just the bell.
Okay, because you can't glue it back on yourself. I mean, it has to have some kind of special.
You'd get it close, but never 100%, I would think.
Yeah.
Because the spacing would have to be
perfect.
Nut on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And when the motors only cost $15.
you can probably get a bell for $8-10 or something like that. So.
Yeah, just replace the motor. That's what Ben says. Yeah. Free magnets. They call them. Okay. There's no such thing as free magnets. Okay. This is the statement of the year right here. Each of those magnets there is part of a motor that, especially if you're like Kai over here, who likes to buy the latest and greatest. They're usually $15 a piece or $20 a piece or more than that. What are they, 20?
Well, cheap way is just to replace the bell, and long term, it's best just to replace the whole motor.
Fridge magnets, I like that.
But he had a list of motors that he needed advice with, so we done got him squared away with that too. And here we got Gary on the Facebook feed. Gary McCauley, he came out on Saturday as well. Nice. He's part of that San Antonio Drones group.
Yeah, but I finally joined that group there, whatever. You sent me a meetup, even though I'm not officially a guy there because I haven't been in it yet. And I still want to be part of the club, guys. Okay. You can't exclude me.
I'm not going to exclude anybody. Anybody can join. I mean, you don't even need to live in Texas. There's no residency requirements.
All right. Just making sure, because I didn't want to be excluded.
Requirements for that matter.
I didn't want to be excluded because I'm a Mormon. So I figured
I set up the Discord, and there's a lot of people to use Discord, but it seemed like to be easier to have it run parallel on Facebook too, because there are a lot of people use Facebook.
Right. You see this shot glass right here? Okay. I don't know if can you read that? What's on there?
No, it's too close to the.
Oh, let's see here. Get right there.
The 6th floor museum.
You been there?
No.
Really? You haven't been to the Kennedy assassination freaking 6th floor museum? Right.
That's in Dallas. Dude, that's a state away.
That was actually that was amazing, actually. I'm a history teacher. That was like one of the greatest trips.
People have no concept on the size in Texas, okay? Especially not the ones up in the Northeast. You tell them you get in a car for 8 hours any direction, and you're still within your state, and they done 1 through 5 states up there.
Yes, southern Texas is like southern Utah. It's like a totally different world. Northern Utah is like full of Democrats, and again, we're not supposed to be talking about politics. Very, very liberal part of the state. It's a city, life. The South, we're like gun-toting, camo-wearing hats. People are driving trucks with Confederate flags down here. So it's totally different world from north to south.
Oh yeah, Ben was just mentioning that awesome crash.
You can
that
be a Democrat, by the way. I don't care, and be on the stream. There's no qualifications politically, so you just got to like drones.
Ben G was just mentioning Jerry's little crash where he cartwheeled through the obstacle that he was trying to fly through.
Ah.
Yeah, he was actually rolling. There's some soccer goals. Some of
Right.
some don't, and one of them get elected to be obstacle to fly through. Well, Jerry somehow managed to crash just before the obstacle, and then put his drone in a cartwheel, and it rolled through the gate.
Did you get film of that? Of his quad?
I don't think anybody. I don't think there was any video taken at that point anymore. I think everybody's cameras batteries went flat at that point.
All right. Do you believe, Ivan? I lubricated and oiled my Mavic Mini's motor bearings. Can you do that? He did it.
And you can lubricate anything.
That's what she said. Obviously, you can lubricate your Mini motor bearings. I never even thought twice about that. My Mavic Mini flew in the rain, man. I freaking just brought it out again. It squeaked a little bit the next day, but it tends to work itself out of that. Actually, after I flew in the rain, I got
we have Trapper John in the house too.
Hey, Trapper John, all right. Webco Local 1.
Yep.
In the house. My feed's a little slow.
That's all right. You're a little slow too. But you're special.
Ivan says, I keep telling Dad Random that Nightbot is set up wrong. He keeps ignoring me.
Well, I think he finally fixed it, Ivan.
I don't know. He probably knows it's you can set up Nightbot to do a lot of things. Like I've got commands. You can set commands up in there where it'll do a auto like it from the people on your live stream. You can put in a code and it'll. Let's see. Recent events.
Jerry's getting scolded by a Nightbot on your stream.
Timed out. You can get timed out 5 seconds by posting repetitions. So what the hell was a repetition? Oh man. Anyway, I have no idea. 5 seconds, my Nightbot for posting repetitions. What in the hell is that doing? Damn.
There's a cure to that. Go over to my stream on Lone Star UAV channel.
Here, I'm gonna turn that on.
I turn all that crap off on my Nightbot.
Yeah, right here. Here, I'm gonna turn this off right now, man. Repetitions. What's up with that, man? It's not gonna time you out. What's up with that? Why is it doing that? Anyway.
Nitran says it's sensitive to words.
Yeah,
you might hurt the computer's feelings. Come on now.
Well, it's fixed. Time them out. I'm not trying to time people out. I just don't want you to say freaking like frick like all the time.
No, we just say duck.
Flight of the Mini. I need to come down for a meetup. Heck yeah. I'm going to get down there. It's just and I'll come. I'm definitely going to time it with a meetup that happens for sure. It's that time of the year coming up. So here I fixed it.
No, I may have to suspend one or two here in the summertime because we're getting to the swell your battery time of year again.
Yep. Yeah, there's I'm also getting to the point where when I get the multiple 100-degree days, I don't keep a drone in my car ever. So
No, I don't keep drones in my cars because I live in an apartment. I'll leave anything valuable out there in that truck, it'll be gone.
well, I usually carry it. If I go to work, I carry it inside. So it's nice and cool. I never leave it. Like you're saying, swell your batteries up and light your car on fire. All those things. Let's see here, spam. I just want to freaking get rid of the freaking. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that was okay.
So, no, Saturday was a good time. Was a huge turnout. I really enjoyed it. I think everybody there had a great time. Again, if you want to come to the Facebook group, join us on the Facebook group, Texas Drone Meetup. We still going to have the Discord thing going too, so you can come to either or both, whatever floats your boat. I just want to be able to know people that participate and want to partake, be able to exchange with others.
Let's see here.
That's Gary. So
I just threw a command in there.
He posted a video on it.
Okay, you see that? You see I typed that. I see that I typed that command in there. I typed in command dad random. And you see that right after that, the Nightbot said, please subscribe and hit like. That's how a command works. So you can give commands and allow people to say like a certain word or something like that, and it will it'll basically put something up that you want. But you can also give commands to people. So you can say, hey, this command is, is like the command of the day or something like that. You can give them anyway. It just allows the users of your stream to interact. You can actually have music streams where they can like change channels and put songs on and stuff like that. So that's what that means. That's command dad random. It should work, but unless I don't have it set up for, everyone should be able to do that one. It should be, let's see, please subscribe, hit like. Yes, there's Ben did it. See how Ben did that? And Nightbot said, please subscribe and hit like. So that allows people to, if you forget to say that during your subscribe, anyway, it just makes it interesting. There's different keywords.
So. Eat more possum. Hello.
So let's see.
Johnny Drone Flyers in the house. Wow. We're pulling a crowd here.
Let's see. Flight of the Mini says he's in San Antonio. So there you go. Let's see. Hold on here. I'm going to try one more thing here. This is technology, right?
It's something.
Let's see. That's a
Yeah, I haven't set up any commands yet.
Oh, invalid parameters, specified possible parameters, new results. Oh, I don't have it set up. You can actually set up straw polls and stuff within the chat.
Are you posting in my chat again too?
All right. Anyway, that's enough of that. I thought that would be kind of fun. We don't. Let's see. Invalid parameter. Yes. Ivan, we gotta help me program some stuff in here. Okay. So, all right. What was the other thing we were going to talk about today? I'm kind of like, we were going to hit, we got the Flywoo thing out of the way. I wanted that thing to be in there.
We're going to talk about the
video put up.
We got a video to share.
Tune my quad. I'll put that up there. Ben, that's good. I'm going to make a command. I'll put the tune my quad command. We'll have it do something funny. Like tell me a joke. That would be a fun one where it does random jokes. Anyway, that could get bad. Yeah, the one most of you guys have probably already seen this video. I want to put it up just for it's 5:30 already. Holy crap, man, that goes fast. We did start earlier today. But this is when we were putting videos up, I was getting like freeze up, so I was going to wait. But this is actually a pretty interesting video. I thought it was really like creative, but it was also kind of crazy. So let's just let's put up this video real quick, and let's see if I can get her up there. There she is. But this is a FPV video, and this is the air brake tumble test from 400 feet. That's some freaking nuts right there. I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was pretty.
You know what would have been better?
Hold on here. Hello.
Hi, got dinner ready.
All right. It is all right. We'll see you. Bye. There you go. That's what happens.
You know what would have been better?
What?
Going 90 mile an hour at a water tower.
Now the water tower video is organic. that one that was just created was not organic. It was a.
I mean, it would be one hell of a way to test the brakes.
It worked. Assuming that altitude was correct at the bottom of it, it's it was pretty sketchy. But I thought that was pretty ballsy of that person. So right there we go. And is that really out of control?
Yeah, you kick in the brakes on that thing, it screams.
Yeah,
they can also watch your battery charge go. Boom.
Yeah, that's another thing is your throttle control. I get real massive varying amounts of flight time with that. You don't get with your other FPV quads. Usually FPV quads are pretty like standard, as far as what you get out of them, as far as your input and output, with the exception of if you're long distance flying. With this thing, man, if you just mismanage if you get a little wind, for example, you'll go from 8 to 5 minutes instantly, So, well, guys, I got to go to dinner, man. That's the one problem with Tuesdays.
All I'm going to say is, this thing, even with that camera on the front of it, was a 3S lithium-ion battery, still over 20 minutes of flight time.
20 minutes. Guys, the lithium ion is a freaking sweet battery for that quad. I think this next weekend I'm going all FPV. I'm just going to fly mini quads and just work on my flight skills weekend.
And actually, I think because we're going to a 3S lithium ion battery, we saved like 50 some grams in weight.
Yeah.
We're using that for the camera now, and it still works. It works well.
Well, you also save a ton of money in batteries by building those things, because they're really not that hard. I mean, obviously I didn't make it look like that, but I made it look like it was rocket science. I had a few comments about how crappy my welding skills are, especially my spot welding.
Welding? You mean soldering?
Well, somebody call it spot welding. They call it when you're just like spot welding down. But if I did it again,
we were soldering.
Yeah, if I did it again, I could easily do it. It's so, I understand how that little tiny soldering iron I got. I know how to, to transfer the heat better. You just got to use a ton of flux so it gets that real wet heat transfer. And that was the difference between being successful and not. I just fluxed the crap out of a nice big dot of it, and it got it nice and hot. So, all right, guys, I have got to go. It's Tuesday, and that's the tough thing. I don't know, Kai, Mike, are you gonna hang with me Friday, or are you going out with the boys?
I got all sorts of stuff coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
It's also
It's a big weekend.
also my daughter's birthday this weekend. So.
Oh yeah, heck yeah! I might be on for a little bit. I probably won't be on for a long live stream Friday. I might do it outside too. I think I'm just going to go out to the
Another thing to point out in an hour at 7:30 Central, Johnny Five has his weekly stream.
Oh, that's right, Johnny Five stream coming up. So, and like I said, you
if
can join in on that.
If you're not looking at him yet, you probably should. He's over in Houston, and he deals with everything. He's more on the FPV side, but he's working with Armaton right now for a new 3 or 4 inch, or as I suggested to him, a 3.5 inch.
Yeah. 3.5 inch is the sweet spot. Everybody's learning that with the Emax.
Yeah. Whoever hadn't watched Kelly's stream was the guy from Emax last Friday. You really should go back and watch it. Emax is basically taking a position, and they're saying that a lot of the other manufacturers are doing the same, stay under 250 grams and not have to mess with remote ID.
That's right. That was the other thing we were going to bring up.
They don't want to deal. They don't want to deal with the development costs of remote ID. Which, I mean, I can't blame them, because, I mean, think about it. Remote ID, what all would it have to have on board? It would have to have a GPS of some type, because it needs to record the position of the quad. You'll have to have some sort of transmitter on it and some sort of power source. Or can it be wired to the onboard battery? And then, it's supposed to be a Wi-Fi signal.
Right.
So it's got to be in that sweet Wi-Fi band, and then your regular signal cannot interfere with the Wi-Fi signal. Because if you send on 2.4 and you have a transmitter on 2.4, they might get in the way of each other. And I don't know what the required distance is for that signal to travel. But yeah, there's all sorts of question marks on that remote ID thing.
Yeah,
and from a manufacturer standpoint of view, I can completely understand that they don't want to mess with it.
Yeah, why would you want to? I'm with them. I'm totally with that. Plus, it's pretty fun. I mean, they're making 3-inch, that 3-inch kind of quad size. You can do a lot with it. I don't think the big quad flyers, they're not. They're kind of stuck on the 5-inch because they think that that's kind of the cat's meow, but probably because
it's an evolution. When I first started, they had the 9 and 10 inch, and then, slowly but surely the size dropped, and right now 5-inch is pretty much the standard. But you can get that down to 3.5 inch, or take it down to 3.5 inch and stay under 250 grams. As Emax just proved, was a Baby Hawk 2 HD.
Yeah. I actually have a lot of fun at that smaller size. I really, I really don't, I feel bad about Mr. Croc because I don't fly him near as much as I like to fly the little ones. I just really like it. Now with the 3S, I can fly longer than Mr. Croc. I mean, a lot longer, not just a little bit longer.
We got Trucking Nomad here, in the chat, and he says he's got the Baby Hawk HD, and it's a great little flyer.
Yeah, I'm going to eventually get it. I think just because I'm curious. It's got a little bit larger frame than my 3-inch diatone, and it's right in that 250 range. And I'm really interested in that. I want to just see how. Now that's a 4S, right?
Yeah.
Build. So,
Well, if you want it, you better get your butt in gear because they're starting to sell out.
There won't be any.
Um,
Says the Emax salesman here.
Myself, I'm going to buy the frame and I'm going to build my own.
Well, you know how good of a freaking construction drone constructor I am. I can fix them.
I want it to be a 6S and not a 4S.
Right. Well, 6S allows you to fly with a lot more batteries.
I want to make this little streamer.
Well, right, and you can. We want to put the 8-bladed props on something like that. That's the next rage right there, having the 8-bladed prop sound. So, all right, guys, I have to go. I am like now, 8 minutes after my phone call. So, all righty, that's one of the limitations I have on a weekday like this. So I've got to kind of
Doc Murdoch, sub 250. You're not exempt if you're flying commercially. Right now, the sub 250 hobbyist you still have to fly within the regs, but you're not required remote ID.
Right. It's the remote ID stuff and all the other crap that you have to fight with. And the other problem they're going to have is, is going to be flying over people and that kind of thing.
I think Bantia is right. That they're going to postpone the implementation of remote ID because there's going to be technical difficulties.
Right.
Get it implemented in the time frame they want. 18 months for something to require something to be on the market within 18 months that haven't even been researched yet.
Right.
I mean, you got to get a new product out on the market, you got to, research and actually build prototype it and develop it out. And then, the infamous design for manufacture, or redesign for manufacture. Yeah, it gets expensive and that in a hurry.
All right, Kai, I do got to go. My fuse has been lit and it's down to the freaking explosive.
Come on, just 2 more minutes. I just want to see your wife come in there, drag you out by your hairs.
It's fun.
I'm just going to watch for an arm to snatch into the picture, grab you by the ear, and start dragging you.
Well, if you want to start at 4, I'll start at 4 on Tuesday. I mean, crap, we can easily burn up this time. Oh man, I have no problem with starting at 4. It's just so. And we had that technical beginning that we probably burned 15 minutes off just trying to figure out that crap. We're just going to have to. Anyway, we'll figure that out.
I think that was on my end, actually.
That's okay. We'll get it. It's okay, man. We're learning, man. We're learning. All right, guys. I'm out of here. And I love the Tech Tuesday thing. It's really fun. I expect maybe just short. Get on to Johnny FPV and expect the short Friday fun stream. I'm going to do something fun real quick and have a laugh or two. And hopefully, but it won't be as consistent Friday wise because summer does kind of, for both of us, we have things we do on Friday afternoon, and we've been cooped up with COVID and stuff. So
we got beer drinking appointments. Okay,
that's right. That's right.
Let's just name the child by its name. We got beer drinking engagement.
It's time to get the heck out. We've got Moderna vaccine in our freaking body, and we got time to freaking kill.
I got Pfizer.
Oh, Pfizer, even better.
I got Pfizer. You got Moderna. So
yeah, you can tell what worked better.
So anyhow, y'all have a great night. Thanks y'all for stopping by.
Yes.
If you would hit the like button on the way out.
That's right.
All that good stuff. Like, subscribe, yada yada yada. Reach out on the Discord or Facebook group. If you got anything to contribute, we'd appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. Tuesday is going to be a fun time. Later. Bye.
I'll see you.